that thing that you've been making excuses about that God asked you to do it. Excuse me, I'm a little under the weather, but do it. Stop making excuses. Stop making excuses. And I'm speaking to myself when I say that, because the biggest thing that I've put on the back burner in this last year or so has been my business. And it took God sending somebody who I have not spoken to in years, my brother's friend actually. It took God sending this person who I had not talked to for years. I just know this person as my brother's friend. And they felt the need to come to our church. And once we got to talking, this topic came up. And it's funny because God has given me this message multiple times. But I was partially listening. I've even said this message on here, but I was partially listening. And the thing is, like, partial obedience is still disobedience. So do it. My biggest thing with my business has been money, resources. But then God is like, start with what I have given you. And I've been scared to ask for help. And that was something that was like encouraging me. It's like, ask for help. I've been scared to ask for help, not because I didn't think people could help me. I know people could help me. I don't like asking for help. Pride. There's danger in that. But also, I didn't want to fail and people feel like I have failed them or I've wasted their money. But I can't run by fear. God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. So I made a vow that before December ends, I would get back into my business. I do Christian apparel, shirts. I have a website and everything. I launched it last year, but then he kind of took a back burner, and I wanted to have more control of what I'm doing. I didn't have control of the prints and stuff like that. So now I have materials to print, but still the idea of money was still holding me back. And this person was like, start with a small amount of inventory, start with 10. And I was like, and like thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know why I never thought to just do that. Start with 10 shirts. So that's what I'm doing. I'm actually not starting with 10 because I actually asked for help. Because I'm starting with like 22 shirts. So right now I'm working on a redesign that I already had on my website, but I want to redesign it. And I'm working on another design, and I want to go through this process. I will be posting about this process. I feel like it's a good way to keep me accountable, but I just also want somebody who's watching to just be encouraged and start with the little that God has given you. Start with the 5 loaves and 2 fish and look what God can do with it. So I'm starting with my 5 loaves and 2 fish. My 5 loaves and 2 fish, honestly, in terms of money, has been zero. But God has sent me some helpers that I've been able to get a small amount of inventory, and that is what I will start with and go from there. So start. Do the thing that God asked you to do. And follow me on this journey. So do it. December is still not finished. You can accomplish a number of things before December is finished. And yeah. Anyways, stay blessed.